Hello my YouTube friends, and today I'm going to be cooking an ethnic dish, and it is Ackees and Saltfish. This is the Ackees right here in the can, and here's the Saltfish. And Saltfish come in all different kinds. Sometimes it's salted cod. This right here is pollock, I don't know how you pronounce it. And then what you're going to need is, I put a little garlic in mine, clove or two of garlic, a nice big onion. This is a Scotch bonnet pepper, and I did use it for something else, so you don't need that much because that's really hot. And this is, I don't know if you can see it, this is some green bananas that I'm going to cook, and this is yucca. You can get that in most grocery stores. And this thing right here, this is going to be my first time eating this. This is a batata, spelled with a B. B-A-T-A-T-A. It's like a Spanish, sort of a sweet potato like thing, I would guess. But this would be my first time. Because when I went to the grocery store, they didn't have the yam and the cocoa. So instead, I just bought that. So these are the things you're going to need. And then you're going to need some, like some black pepper. Here's my black pepper. I use fresh ground black pepper. And you're going to need some thyme. Let's see if I can get some thyme out of here. Here's my thyme that I'm going to use. And, whoops. And you don't need salt because this is like highly salted. If you read the back of the package, you'll see it has a lot of salt. Sodium content is 3,210 milligrams, and I think that's per a quarter cup. So what you're going to do, first off with this, and I have mine's cooking already. Here's mine in the pot, and it's cooking. That's my salted cod, and you're going to do this overnight. You're going to soak this, open up your pack, put it in whatever pot you're going to cook it in, and you're going to fill it like about 2 inches over in the pot, and you're going to soak it overnight. Soak it for a minimum of 24 hours, and then change the water about 3 or 4 times, you know. And then in the morning before you get ready to cook it, empty that water out again and change it again, and maybe like rinse it once or twice to get off all the excess salt, because you don't want to take in all that sodium. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up my onions and my pepper and a little bit of garlic, and then I'm going to come back and show you how I prepare it. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and in this pot now I've cut up my onions and Scotch bonnet pepper, and I've put oil in there. I just use corn oil. You can use any kind of oil you have, you know, corn oil, vegetable oil, any kind of oil, preferably coconut oil. If you have coconut oil to get the authentic Caribbean flavor, that's what you really should use. But since I don't have any coconut oil on hand, then that's what I use, the coconut oil. So I put that in there, and I put about a quarter of a cup of oil, if you can see. That's the oil. And then I just cut up my onions, and then I put a little bit of the Scotch bonnet. This is what is left from the Scotch bonnet, and you don't need a whole lot of that. I like hot food, so if you don't like hot food, you can omit the pepper altogether. You don't have to put that in there. And then this is my can of Ackees, and you drain them, which I've already done. I've drained them. Just get off whatever little excess water that's on there. That's what I do. I'll start and I'll drain it initially, then I put it down, come back, let it, you know, after it sits for a little while, drain it again, put it down again, and keep doing that until all of the water is out. And here's my 2 pieces, or my 2 cloves of garlic. I haven't put them in there yet because garlic burns so quick. And what I'm going to do is saute this first. You're going to saute these onions and the peppers, and you can put your black pepper also. You can put that on top So let all that flavor meld together. I like spicy food because my family is from the Caribbean, and this is how we do it. So I'm putting a good amount of pepper in addition to that Scotch bonnet. And this is all for flavor and for looks, because it's going to make it look really, really nice. So then what you do is you're going to saute this down and till it's good and cooked. And then I'm going to put in these 2 cloves of garlic. Most people that cook Ackees Saltfish don't use garlic. I just use garlic because it just adds an extra little zip to it, a little extra flavor. And here's my fish that I boiled earlier. This is how it looks, if you can see it. That's the fish. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer this fish. I'm going to take the water off, pour off the water, transfer it to a plate, and then just sort of flake it a little bit and check for bones and stuff. Because certain types of fish, when you buy it, it has a lot of bones and skin. So if you have that kind, you have to take off the skin and take out the bones. This package that I got did not have that. As you can see, it's just like fillet of fish, salted fillet. So it may have like maybe 1 or 2 bones, but just check it for bones. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Here's the fish on the plate, and all you're gonna do is just sort of pull it apart. It doesn't have to be flaked very finely, but you know, just check to make sure it doesn't have any bones in it. Just flake it. And this is a pound of fish, 16 ounces. That was the package. And that's how it looks. And it's like on the package it tells you how long to cook it for and everything. So you're going to boil it after you soak it overnight. You're going to boil it for, I would say, roughly 15 minutes. Might take less time than that, but just boil it until it's you know, you taste the piece and it's to your liking, and it's cooked to your liking. See how I'm flaking it? And I don't want my pieces too small. I want some big chunks in there also, and then some more smaller flakes. But that's how it's going to look after it's, whoa, I just dropped a big piece. My cat can eat that. That was a good piece too. But anyway, you see how this is? It doesn't have any skin, and I don't see any bones so far. I had bought some like a week ago and prepared some, and it had the skin on it, and it had scales on it, and it had bones galore. So you don't want to buy that kind. Sometimes that's all they have, but that kind, it's just too hard to prepare, in my opinion. And I like the kind where you look at it and you just see the big chunks of fish, or sometimes it's long, the fish is just long. They don't break it up into these pieces. I think when it's the long ones, usually that's the cod. This is pollock fish. So that's how it looks. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back again, and here is, I want that to fall. Here is my onions. As you can see, they're nicely cooked and sauteed with the peppers, and then I put in the I had 2 small cloves of garlic. Garlic wasn't that big. And then of course the black pepper, and then I did put in like about, I would say maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon of thyme. You don't need that much thyme, just a little bit of flavor. And the thyme that I have, it's very pungent and very flavorful, so you don't need a lot of thyme. But you can put it to your taste. If you want more or less, put it to your taste. And the black pepper, and you can see how nice that looks. I can show you that. Now I'm going to put in that flake fish. Hope I can do this with one hand. But this is the flake fish I showed you earlier, so I'm going to like try to get that to go in slowly. So a little at a time. I want it all over the place. Let's see. Hold up a second. I'm going to put down my camera and turn it this way and let me see what I'm about to do, if I can do that. Hopefully, hoping I can. But okay, here's my fish, and I'm just going to steep that in to those sauteed onions. Every drop. Don't leave any of that. There you go. And then I'm just going to sort of fold the onions in, and you might need a little more oil. This is how it looks. There's a big piece. It's not broken up properly, but that's how you're going to do it. Now I'm going to add my Ackees. And I had told you earlier I drained it like a couple of times. I just put it down, you know, drained it, the first big drain, and put it down, let it sit a while, and I'm going to show you what they look like. This is the Ackees. This is what they look like. Sort of like scrambled eggs a little bit. That's what it looked like. It's like yellow. So let's see. I'm going to put them in the pot. And these are real nice Ackees. It's not like little pieces. You buy some of those cans of Ackees and it's like a few big pieces and a whole bunch of little itsy bitsy pieces. But these are full large pieces. Now I can pick this back up and show it to you in the pot. See the Ackees? See them? It's like very nice large pieces. Look at that. It looks like eggs. A lot of people think it's scrambled eggs. When we used to have it as kids and our friends would come over, they said, oh, that's scrambled eggs. No, it's not scrambled eggs. It's Ackees. And then you're going to fold it ever so gently. Fold and mix everything up. The onions, the fish, the peppers, everything. You take your time and fold it. You're not going to be stirring it like that, because then the Ackees will get all broken up and be just like one big old mess. And if you need to, you can add, you know, a little bit more oil according to your taste. And I think this needs just a little bit more oil. So I'm going to open up my oil. Oh shit, excuse my language. But I'm just going to add a little bit more oil like that. That was about like 1/8 of a cup, I would guess. And then just continue folding my Ackees in with the fish so everything gets mixed. And here's my they call food. That's what they call it if you go to a Jamaican restaurant. This is my yucca that I've cut up. I haven't cut it up yet, rather. I've peeled it, and that's the batata. It got real black, so I still have this one, and I'm not going to cut that one up until it's ready to go into the pot, because it gets black too quick. Probably have to put that in water. But you're going to continue doing this with the Ackees and folding it over ever so lightly until everything is mixed. And then you're going to just sort of saute that, let that sit on a very low fire for like an additional maybe 10 minutes until everything, all the flavors, everything is all together. But that's how it looks. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, my YouTube friends, I'm back, and I'm down to the wire now. That's the Ackees and the saltfish, and that's simmering up real nice. And this is my yucca and my green bananas and batatas. That's in this pot. I know it's full all the way up, but that's the only pot I had that was available. But I just made everything fit. So you have to just keep an eye on this, that it doesn't overflow. So I'll be back to show you the finished product when it's put on a plate. It's so good. It's so delectable. And if you've never cooked Jamaican before, let me take this off and turn this around. That's me. If you've never cooked Jamaican food before, then you will be pleasantly surprised to know that you can cook it, and it's not all that hard to cook. Okay, because I'm no expert, but I do know how to make that meal. So I'm going to show you the finished product. Either I'm going to show you a video, or I'll probably take pictures and put it at the end of this video. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thumbs up my video if you enjoyed this video, and come back if you have any ideas of anything you'd like me to cook Jamaican style, because that is, my family is Jamaican, I am Jamaican. So if there's anything you'd like to see me prepare on my channel, you know, if you just watch it, or if you are a subscriber, then by all means inbox me or leave a comment. Okay, thanks, and God bless. I love you. Bye. Hello YouTube, this is the finished product. This is how it looks when it's done. Here's the yucca. That's how it looks. And this right here is the batata. It's a little dark, but let me taste it. Oh, that is delicious. It's slightly sweet. And here's the green banana right here. This is how it looks when it's done. It's how it looks. Yum. All right, enjoy. Bye.